But first, we need to figure out what the fuck this is. Give me a sec. So Prologue, day 1, 2, and 3. Anna. Monday, December 12th. Oh, this is just the first thing I played. Man, it's just fun. Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you, something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I think I'm gonna guess drinking won't be a problem. You know that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. So don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, coming right up. Here. Thanks. Hold on, this doesn't have any alcohol, does it? Nope. You really think I'm underage, don't you? Yep. I'll have you know I'm old enough to get pregnant. That's sadly not relevant here. Ugh. On second thought, this is actually good. I mean, don't underestimate me. Do you really think I look that young? I do, but not young enough to be considered underage. Then why won't you give me alcohol? Because I wanted to mess with you. Mess with a client? Do you usually do that? Only if it looks like they might take it on their stride. Still, why are you so angry at the idea I might give you so young? I mean, the only people who don't like me mistaken for someone younger are young people. But to be fair, you still look older than 95% of regulars anyway. Yep. Yeah? Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Sure. Seems everything's in order, Miss Anna Graham. Go ahead, just try and make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. My name? You saw my name, I have the right to know yours. Fair enough, I'm Jill. Jill what? Just Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name is actually Joanna Agnesia Lauren. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. It's been a slow day. A really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was getting bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here. So I take it this isn't a popular place then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars in the main street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy and I don't know. It makes me feel safe. Weird. I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them though. This isn't exactly the best part of the city. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sounds of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might be hot nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're just too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. What if they're not like that, but still underage? If they at least look like they're above legal age, I would be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometime. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy? Yep, I see. Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Sweet? Sure. Oh wait. How about a fucking moon blast? Fuck. I forgot that I accidentally pressed it. One sweet drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid of turning it into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. How come you say that? You're a bartender. A bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. Just like how personal trainers don't want the trainees to be turned into steroid junkies. Yeah, I guess you're right. Still, this one's really nice. Hey Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah. It'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know. I don't know. I met dentists with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink totally would make sense. That's silly. It's like if a vegan chef was running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Huh, yeah, I guess that's true. Dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. But why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? See? Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't what? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called out yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me. Say my name. Why? Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Anna. One more time. Anna. Yes. Now, one more time. Nana. It happened again. Maybe I need glasses. And there's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in the past? Oh, come on. Why did you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by my name. It feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit... quirky? Creepy. I don't know about that. There was a certain someone who would wake me up in the middle of the morning and say my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say Anna, can I ask you something? You called me by my name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get the rise out of you, sheesh. So what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while a fetus is still in the womb. Yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're a fetus. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm, nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful because I lost 5? Anyway, I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in the maintenance right now. Ah, I see. It's a bit weird without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple of hours ago, I tried to grab something and I just stood there, thinking that my arm was doing something. But anyways, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that. Right. What do you want? Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. Here you go. This looks expensive, alright. I'm starting to have second thoughts right now. Just drink it. I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice. It is? Of course, I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot, but now I'm just living my life, you know. I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, I get that. So wait, so quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all my memories of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of the places. Really? That long? Well, I didn't go for a genetic level treatment, so it was longer and a lot less expensive. I'm not going to complain though. I'm alive thanks to all that. And I left with so many fun memories too. So that's what you meant by the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing. Yep. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just dizzy. Hey Joe, if I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again? To be honest, talking about the treatment and all made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but... what the hell, sure. Really? Yay. Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman. On it. Two drinks. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers! On a happier note, maybe it will end. Alright, this is getting weird. I said, cheers. Oh, cheers. Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I'm fine. I'm just dizzy and sad. Sad? I miss Lynette. Lynette? Who? She and I were the only patients with nanomachine rejection syndrome in the hospital. We were together every day. When it was time to eat, she was there. During visiting hours, she was there. Whenever I slept, whenever I cried, whenever I laughed, she was always there. When I lost my arm, she told me I could have hers as compensation, that I could use it however I wanted. What happened to her? Tokyo flu. Something went wrong with her immune system and the flu started kicking in. They tried to rush part of her treatment to reduce the symptoms, but it only made the nanomachines go wild. It eventually got to her brain and, well... I see. Sorry to hear that. The worst part is that they left her as she'd been. I might have been able to spend an extra year with her. But all that work only got her killed sooner. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. She just vanished. That's tough. I miss her every day, you know. I say I want to forget her, but the truth is that I want to forget this pain to go away. It's been 2 years and I still feel the pain. Every second is just a second without her. It can get so lonely. Sorry, am I making you uncomfortable, Joel? You're not. Don't worry. Still, sorry about that. We had so many plans about what we'd do after we left. We were so close of being together without the pesky nanomachine rejection, and it's not fair, you know? Why do I have to be here while she doesn't? I try to enjoy life as much as I can, enjoy it for the both of us, but it doesn't seem enough. What do you think? What do I think? Well, I think about my grandpa. Your grandpa? He was a harsh guy, really sincere, but not the one messed with platitudes. It sounds like she had a lot of enemies, but many people were just cautious around him. But once he died, I never heard a single bad comment about him, not even from those who used to badmouth him every now and then. Really? Well, the best thing about death is after you die, all the wrongs you've ever committed feel meaningless. It really makes you think about how petty some things can be. On second thought, that doesn't have much to do with what you said, does it? But what I'm trying to say here is that don't try so hard, just live, you know. Be grateful you have the chance. I know what you're feeling right now, but you'll get it better. Eventually, all you'll remember is the happy moments anyway. I hope so. Sounds like you and your grandpa were close. He was my best friend. Losing him was quite the blow. Do you have any regrets in regards to him? I guess not. I mean, it's not like I had a dramatic goodbye or anything like that. He died in the hospital bed was at home. But I don't know. I never had a heated discussion with him, so I don't have that kind of problem. Sure, there's always a bit of I wish I could have told him this, but that's bound to happen regardless of who you're talking to about. Did you leave Lynette after a fight or something? No, of course not. Then you're luckier than most people. Oh. What I mean is, whenever you feel depressed, remember that she left your life while both of you were on good terms. Whenever you feel down, just try to hold on to that. Yeah, I can try that. That cheered me up a bit somehow. Thanks. Anytime. I should be leaving now. Thanks for such a lovely night, Joe. If you feel lonely again, just come back. I will. Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Ah, boss, what happened? I came to ask you that. Eh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're closing tonight, and there you were chatting with the thin air. A spirit to talk, too. That can't be. She paid for her drinks. The registry says the money came from your account. All the drinks I served her... You mean the liquid that some who definitely not going to be me had to clean off the floor? But Jill, you're worrying me. Are you okay? The last thing I need was another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine. Are you sure there wasn't anyone else here? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself this whole while. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you need a little rest. Yeah. What the fuck has happened? Oh, so that's what they're referencing. So every time Anna spoke they were referring to the prologue. Oh, I see. I get you. Oh, look at that! Oh my god, that's so awesome. We have Gabby on the right. Click you. We have the prologue. We have Anna. We have start. Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that? Sunday, January 1st. Hey, 4, leave Gabby alone. Let her sleep. Happy New Year. I said Happy New Year. I said I heard you the first time. Then answer the first time, would you? Don't be rude. You trespassed into my house and I'm the rude one. I didn't trespass, I just showed up here. That's trespassing. Trespassing implies passing. I just appeared here and thus there was no passing. And how exactly did you do that? Oh hey, you're talking to me directly. Don't change the subject, please. I'm so happy you're not pulling that whole telepath crap. You're the one you're the one being the telepath right now. But I can't read minds. I can read words, however. What? No, what I mean is that I'm not the one reading thoughts, so I'm not... Forget it. Why are you here? I wanted to wish you a happy new year. So you were bored. Being bored has nothing to do with me wishing you a happy holidays. But it helps. I won't deny that. Still, you deserve some congratulations, Joe. You closed off an old chapter of your life and grew as a person. That always deserves some cheers. In fact, let's make a toast. Mind if I grab a beer? I do, actually. I don't want to clean beer off the floor. You don't know if that's what happened. Trust me, I know. But the toast is the thought that counts. Let's leave it at that. Fine, sheesh. Oh, hey, kitty. I wonder if 4 can see you. With cats, you never know. You might see me, or you might be seeing an interesting speck of dust. Hey, Joe, let's play a game. What kind of game? Truth or truth? Don't you mean truth or dare? No, dares with me wouldn't be too fun, I'm guessing. We ask questions to each other and we can't lie. You'll even get your ever so precious dialogue choices. Ain't that nice? The what now? I'm thinking out loud, don't mind me. Right. Will you keep your word on that? I don't lie. Fine, I'll play with you. Great, you start. Just what are you? A cute girl. That's not what I meant. Well, I'm also from a Catholic family, although I'm not religious. Not what I meant either. I'm also very gay and like girls a lot. I should have figured you wouldn't take the question seriously. Yeah, but did you think that maybe those are the answers I have? There are things I know about myself. Why I'm like this is not one of those things. I got out of the hospital, got hit by something, and here I am. Why am I in this state? Hell if I know. Sorry if I sounded rude. You were just your charming usual self, Joe. Well then, my turn. Do you like your boss? I do. No, do you like your boss? Both of you go to a romantic dinner, the mood is right. Do you say you love her? Well, the mood escalated. You're both nude in the room. Do you have sex? Why so hesitant all of a sudden? Because you took me off guard. No, that's not it. Joe, do you really like your boss like that? I do, actually. Okay, let's say you have the chance to have sex with blondie sweater pups. I'd do it. Do you see the hesitation now? I can't believe you just have a teen crush on your boss. It's not you like her and love her, but hesitate at the thought of fucking. You admire her and you want her to be with you, but you won't go deeper. That's called friendship. Edging on teen crush. Let's move on to the next question before you short circuit. Okay, why am I the only one that can see you? Don't be so pretentious. You're not the only one that can see me. You're the one that among the people close to you. You're the only one among the people close to you. Still, why? Beats me. I don't even know why I'm like this. I do have a theory though. Maybe the ones that can see me are the ones I wish could see me. How so? The day I entered the bar, I thought you were cute. Maybe I wanted you to see me so hard that you were able to. It was hard to contain my surprise, to be honest. I've tried to get some people to see me, but maybe something holds me back. So you make those things happen with your mind? It's still a theory. I don't have any solid basis for these speculations. I mean, Beth can see me, so... Who's Beth? A very nice girl. Speaking of nice girls, what's so cool about your boss? How so? What makes you all giddy about her? Well, she's so strong, you know. Not only physically, but mentally too. She's steadfast, reliable, charismatic, fun to be with. She's everything I'm not. She makes you feel safe while you're with her. I mean, how can you not see it? I haven't spent enough time with her, I guess. Jeez, you got pretty excited there. Maybe. Okay, let's get this over with. Your next words will be, do you watch me masturbate? Do you watch me the fuck? That question was gonna come up at some point. And the answer is... I'm building suspense. Just answer. No. Why not? I meant that I don't watch you masturbate. Huh. Why do you sound so surprised? With the stuff you say, can you blame me? I have a sense of personal space too, you know. And there's a line between pestering and being an asshole. Not that I'd be against the idea of watching you, mind you. Should that flatter me? Take it as you will. I'm surprised you believed me, though. At one point, I just gave up and started taking you as you come. And you didn't start suddenly joking about how you watch me masturbate. That means it's something that you wouldn't joke about and does not lie. You've been thinking about that question for a long time, haven't you? Maybe. Well, to ask something in the same vein, let's say you have the chance to have sex with any person you want. One night of action until your body crumbles. Who do you pick? Your boss? I wonder. Blondie sprayed her lips. Please be quiet for a second. It's not the riddle of the Sphinx, Joe. I guess I'd pick... Have you ever heard of an actress called Gloria? Oh my god. You too? I've been a huge fan of Gloria for a long time. She's such a talented actress, such a charismatic person. But more importantly, she's hot as fucking hell, dude. Still is, thank god she didn't prune like other actresses do. I'm surprised you'd pick her over everyone else. I mean, if I could pick anyone, might as well pick someone I don't even know. Yet? You might get to know her, you never know. True, I got to know an idol after all. Well, you're yawning. I sure as hell ain't boring, so it must be because of the hour. I'll let you be, for now. Ayana. You have a happy new year, too. And if you want to bother me, I do get bored in here from time to time. Yeah. That. You call me by my name. On second thought, don't be like that. I'll take your offer and pester you some more later. Hell, I'll do it even if you say nothing. Oh dear. Hey Joe, can you open the door for me? Just disappear like how you came in, please. Come on, you or me. Fine. There. Thank you. Bye, Joe. Take care. Sometimes I wonder if this is a sign to stop drinking. 4. Are you drunk now? A bit. Do I get Anna on the side of me? I don't. Okay. I can press start again and ask more questions, I guess, but we'll see. I'll do one more time. Oh, so I already say is what I've already chosen. Say, how much of your story is true? It depends on what you mean by my story. A couple of weeks back when you showed up at the first time at the bar, that whole hospital thing, how much of that is true? How much do you think is true? That's not an answer. I could say all of it, but I could be lying. Truth depends on either facts or trust. And since that question shows a lack of trust, there's only facts left. I believe you have enough facts to form yourself an opinion of what's true. Your lack of trust hurts me, Joe. I really like you. Just ask your question. What will you after the bar closes? I've been looking into other bar bosses told me about. It's a bit far, but I can manage. Let me rephrase the question a bit. Do you plan on being a bartender the rest of your life? Is this your calling? I don't know. The bar closing is the chance to retake your life, to do whatever you want. Don't you have any dreams to follow? I don't know. And are you okay with that? Not knowing? Yeah, actually. Oh? My biggest regrets arose from those worries. But I've come to realize that running directionless is worse. What's more, I've been doing fine just managing things one at a time. And so that's what I'll do until I know what I want to do. You do know I'm the one hearing you acting cool amounts to nothing. Whatever. I have to ask something now, right? Yeah. So, have you met anyone else in your state? My state? A ghost. I ain't no ghost. Poltergeist, imp, brat, you know what I mean. Hey, I met many rarities in my current state. Like this one weird thing I keep seeing popping up in my field of view. It flies everywhere and sometimes tries to touch me indecently. But someone like me? No, not yet. Although, considering I don't even know why I'm like this, who knows? I might have met someone already. The closest thing that is that brat, I guess, but can't think of anyone. No. You do know dropping vague pronouns like that is annoying, right? I'm just thinking out loud, don't think too much about it. If you want to think about something, what are your New Year resolutions? I have none. That can't be right. Everyone has New Year resolutions. It's the only thing that reminds people that they want to be better, even if they don't do any of the stuff they say they will. But it's the wish, the intention that counts. Yep, can't think of any. Lose weight? I'm fine. Quit smoking? Hell no. Speak more with your parents? I'm good. Make this cat lose weight? That sounds like a good goal. I wholeheartedly disagree. Oh? Crap. Did you just... I did nothing. You just pretended your cat talked. Did not. You did. Quiet. Well, you're yawning. I sure as hell ain't boring, so it must be because of the R. One more time. I gotta get these choices real quick. I wonder if you 100% the game, everyone shows up on this side. Do you have any regrets? Don't we all? Any in particular that come to mind? Stuff you really want to fix? My mom. My dad left, so when I died, I was worried about leaving her by herself. Luckily, then came Becky. But then Becky feared that she might be hurting my mom with her presence, and I guess I have to thank you for that. Becky fixed her relationship with my mom. Lynette's mom was able to close her chapter too, and it was all thanks to you speaking with her. It's not a big deal. But yeah, with Becky being closer to my mom, I can't think of anything else. Just the usual scars, the stuff we used to grow up, the things we can't fix. Say, Joe, did you lie to that Gabby girl? About what? About staying with her. How you wouldn't leave her alone and all that. I didn't. She's asleep. She can't hear you. You can be honest with me. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. Just between us. I didn't lie. The time I spent with Lenore was also time I spent with Gabby. Since Lenore was pretty much the one that raised her, she was always there. We'd play, read together, watch TV. I don't know, she felt like a little sister or a daughter. But one of the things that hurt me the most was when Gabby reappeared was her hate. It's never nice to when the one you love suddenly hates you with reason. So yeah, why the hell would I lie about that? It's a relief to hear that. She's cute, she'll grow into a fine lady. Was her sister as cute? Lenore was the league of her own. Something I must see then. Any other questions? Oh man. More. Oh, I gotta replay this like more than fucking 4 times. Have any hobbies? Did you have any hobbies? Do not talk about me in the past tense. Do you have any hobbies? Well, back when I had a solid body, I liked tabletop games. Really? Yeah, like the one where you push someone on it, raise their legs, and that's one way of playing Monopoly. Anything for Athena Avenue. The only things I remember I liked were doing pranks. No shit. It's so fun to see people react to them. The setup, the deception, the payoff, it's like art. Right. I did have some limits though. If I knew something would make someone cry, it's out of the question. If it puts them in any risk, it's out of the question. And if it causes trouble to many outsiders, it's out of the question. That sounds sensible. Of course, pranks are no good if only the prankster has fun with them. Then you're just a bully. Any prank you regret doing? In elementary school, I had a bee in a boy's backpack. He was allergic. Nothing terrible happened, but yeah. My turn then. How was the party? I was busy. You? Busy? I can be busy. I mean, I saw you get your big moment and talk about cucumbers. But that was a break from the other stuff I was doing. Is this here another break? This is a well-earned rest. Good for you. The party was fun, not a crazy thing, just a chill time. Food, drinks, and friends. A couple of dogs. Boss almost burned the place down, setting her off for a totally legal fireworks ban. Gil brought his own girlfriend, and I still can't believe who she was. Dorothy brought some acquaintances too. Really nice people, if a bit gaudy. Alma and I... What? You and Sweater Pups what? Nothing, I just realized how nice it felt to say I have friends. Holy shit, that's some corny-ass line right there. It's true though. It's the first time the friendship has felt real. There's people I can trust, people that trust me. People I can get invested into outside my family. That's such an awesome feeling. Like I said, that's a goddamn cheesy. That said, am I your friend, Joe? Maybe? Give it more time. No, but seriously, you and Sweater Pups did what? Take pics. Boring. Were they nudes? No. Boring. Well then, next question. Well, you're yawning. I sure as hell ain't gonna be boring, so it must be out of the hour. Ayana, have a happy birthday. Okay, one more time. Unless if this generates like random dialogue, but there's gotta be a limit. I'm not going until I finish it. So, what do you like? Girls, boys, or icky? It's not a wrong answer, but not the one I was looking for. So, likes in general? Well, I like pizza with lots of mushrooms. I like stockings that go up to the thigh. I like long hair even though I prefer to have it short. I like small animals, but I like the really big ones more. I really like flowery perfumes. And I don't like stuffed animals, as weird as it sounds. I like tall girls, or at least those taller than me. I also like the smell of freshly cut grass. I like the sound of a cat's purr. I like to laugh and make people laugh. And of course, I like you, or I wouldn't be here. That's a concise list. Speaking of likes, do you like what you see? Coming in? Do you like what you see? If you saw me on the street, would you hit on me? I doubt it. That's a lie and you know it. I wouldn't. Liar, I'm hot. Nobody's denying that, but I wouldn't. Why not? For starters, I'm not one to hit on strangers. Let alone hit on a girl in a fucking sailor uniform. Like you wouldn't fuck a girl in a sailor uniform. Do you mean... I mean that in a way, a phrase that can be taken as. Let me rephrase this then. Would I be able to make you look at me so hard that you couldn't avert your gaze? Yes. Happy? I am. So much in fact that I'll let you ask something else. Will you keep fucking with me? So how long will you keep fucking with me? I don't know. We haven't even started. You wanna? Can you even do anything in your current state? Finding out wouldn't be half the fun, wouldn't you say? Fucking with me, pestering me, appearing out of the blue here. Will you keep doing that? I can't answer that, but first I need you to answer something. What? Do you hate me, Joe? Isn't this like the third time you've asked this? Then maybe I haven't gotten a clear answer. You made me spill some drinks that were discounted from my paycheck. You still sore about that? I really wanted to curry that week and this stunt left me broke. There's also the fact that your jokes made a fool out of me too many times. Not to mention that your existence is mind-breaking. If you're a hallucination, then I'm going mad and that's no good. If you're not, then it opens a whole new can of worms. If you're a ghost, then science has to rethink where it's going. If you're something else, then what? How? Why? Not to mention you turn anything into innuendo and it might be too corny. Go on. But I have no reason to hate you. Your demeanor is no different from any other regulars at the bar. Hell, talking to you is fun, in a really fucked up way. I don't really feel like your actions come from trying to be mean, and you're cute. So yeah, I don't hate you. Well, to answer your question, yes, I'll keep bugging you. Can you at least keep it here instead of the bar? Then I wouldn't be doing a good job of bugging you, right? Glad to know you don't hate me. It's fun to be around you, and I'd be sad if I knowed you that much. Don't push your luck, though. Well, you're yawning, and I sure as hell ain't boring, so it must be because of the hour. I'll let you be for now. Hey, Anna. You have a happy new year, too. I just noticed the background got lighter. And if you want to bother me, I do get bored in here from time to time. So yeah, that. You called me by my name. On second thought, don't be like that. I'll take your offer and pester you with some more later. Hell, I'll do it even if you say nothing. Oh dear. Hey Joe, can you open the door for me? Just disappear like how you came in, please. Come on, humor me. Fine. There. Thank you. Bye, Joe. Take care. Sometimes I wonder if this is the sign to stop drinking. Are you drunk now? Bit. Truth is such a weird thing. It can change as you learn more and more facts. What if those facts change? What if the facts get tampered with? Do you trust the source of your facts? Is that trust keeping you blind from the truth? Truth and trust are always tied together. And it's with that in mind I give you this advice. From now on, if you want the truth, you'll have to trust me. See you in Tres Alicias. Goodbye, Miss Bartender. 1.2.3.0. I'll play the prologue next time. God damn, that was a trip. Holy shit. I'm gonna look that up actually. But as of now, I guess that's it. I will be revisiting this game, like in a day, guaranteed. Let's go with the prologue. Ah, yeah. December 9th. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple days off. Business as usual, then. Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different tonight through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Cypher Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Oh, I get to play my own songs. Okay, cool. Ten mixed drink to change lives. Lord Pumpelrump. Excuse me, I have a grizzly temple. Hello? A dog. A talking dog. Are you with the Cypher Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. A grizzly temple, right? Coming right up. Here you go. Thank you. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Ariel Wienerton. Hey, is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here, right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from the fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should, but we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Here. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as a designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Cypher Toy Company and they've been doing a great job, so... A company exclusively run by dogs, really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have not so discreet preference of hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind? Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm the only one here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover that such a scenario? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all the day long. Designated driver, well aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you drinking anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can get at you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is it really going to be only corgis today? Is that all I'm going to do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over again? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis though, but the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the cardigans were invited. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on the staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when the AA meeting here came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only, but just like thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. At some point, all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job, but dogs. It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a little bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in a box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call me if you need another drink. Sure. I'm yelling happiest, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up then. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragon fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer and quickly. Coming right up. This dog wants a fucking beer. There you go. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Hey boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Jemavu. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really, I was playing with the darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so I've been here that has actually played with the darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces or something? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone else. Someone and they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they ever drink those chemicals. Anyways, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacities than their ancestors, though. So if you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question, why do they wear those small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it might be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yes, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it and they think it might be fun. Just like teens, then. Now, if you excuse me. Satan's helper. What can I serve you? Moon. Excuse me? Moon. A moon blast? Moon. A big moon blast? Moon. Alright then. This dog wants a big moon blast. There you go. Moon. Was that a good moon or a bad moon? Pesky furball. Hey! Rest is okay, pesky, let's fade. Revised Pike's lease. A crevice spike? Sure. Oh, you understand that? I was a kid too. I love it. I actually do. Oh, hey. Thanks, Jake. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do we want? I'm not a picky, give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. There you go. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot of responsibilities. Like getting stuff off of shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me that they needed thumbs. Figures. They're celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog company in the world. Fun fact, they started at Cypher Toy Toy Development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello. The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Ah, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are? I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're a Lilim, not at your service then. Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months. I come here to see your charming face and you say I'm just a kind of a regular? For shame, honey. For shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. Won't do. Huh? You playing hard to get? Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out in front or something? Hey, I only found myself out just a few minutes ago. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So, who booked you? This guy? The Cypher Toy Company. What do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that. You think I'm kid about something like that? You mean that if I turn around I'd see dogs? Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my plans want a doggy style. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in my next Monday. I'm leaving right now. The ticket would have expired by then though. She looks like the kind of girl that would hold you to your promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Hey, we're back. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come on. Alright, sirs. The night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh. And you told me we're booked for the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Keaton. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself, you know. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything about Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts, you know. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then. I'll keep it the same. Time to make drinks to change lives. Betty. Oh hey, can I have a big beer, please? Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. There you go. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice? But everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd be also curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm the veterinarian. They're all your clients? Yeah, company-issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's their building. So you're Betty the vet... Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place anyway. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. Huh. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced with automatic will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements, at least not yet. Sorry for the outburst, I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Worm Frigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I have seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks? Yeah, the drink might know something. Right. A red drink. Sugar rush? I guess. Here. Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing, I'll drink you all up. Bangkok bastard. Those damn Pomeranians, they think they can just come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news day then. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need any more races ruining our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up! What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Alright. A bad touch for the dog. There you go. Racist dogs, what are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the differences between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. Here you go. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend here? It's in the job description, kind of. Alright then, so you mentioned the thing about talking dogs, I thought. People throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact that we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of the little guys. You've met furry office workers? I've seen my fair share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about it at the booking yesterday as if I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw up on our end, sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they actually got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget about their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose, and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at the party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason they're on the bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs too, yeah. Oh yeah, do your job, don't mind me. Tortilla Pope. Hey, buddy! Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy! What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. What am I doing? I love it. There you go. Oh, ain't you a cutie? Woof. Cure rage. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate? Dog. Cabbages, man. They're like little lettuces that decide to go into the gym. They think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages to not exist, I meant to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender! Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hating on me? If that's how you want to see it, let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. Here you go. Thanks. You know, I'm curious, what's the weirdest client you ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards, though. Oh yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask you what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seemed like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired the shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. That's one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls underwent the sage surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left with an arthritic mess, and the other last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taking an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed eyebrows? He also talked using an electron lens. You seen him? No, but I remember news about it on the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I ought to check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Accident. Hey man, haven't you felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Okay, sorry, coming right up. This one's a bad touch. Here you go, have a good time out there. Maybe you're right, thanks. Dog 5, they ran out of names, huh? Bartender. 1 Brantini, please. Sure, I need a Brantini. Here. Excuse me, the bar's mat is dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brantini anyway. Phew. Taking a breather? Yeah. Not like I'm that busy though. Fucking dogs. Anyway, you want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already, I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? I mean, you're not like the usual bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party. Why does everybody keep saying that? Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel they're actually cut out for the job, so I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms that I don't want to open, but no. Life took me here, basically. Why the question? I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. Sometimes I wonder if I'd have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal? If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Wow, you should be a counselor. Nah, it's just cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs, excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thank you for everything. Don't worry. Thank God. God! Dog gamut. Dog for the day? Done for the day, I'm guessing? Ah, fuck, it's affecting me too. Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Primary Development Institute. One problem at a time! Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil's the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Time to mix drinks to change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Alright, coming right up. Here you go. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No, well yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Like hoping nobody finds the body in the fridge weird? For starters, there's the fact that she only told me what we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement or something? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh, well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious, what does the BTC need in the bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually just spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances of failure are really slim, but it's better not to take those chances, right? I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs. That. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. They chased me, man! Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere. They're off my rump. Okay, never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay then. This one's the big blue fairy. Here. Thanks, very nice of you. Third bark day. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve? Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. This flea bag was a gut punch. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty about being born the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. Oh, Stella! I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim or getting better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement, replacement versus an enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing the factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in there for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you'd think that, but what suggested you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seems to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely, I'll be dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses, which somehow means your body, your choices. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as being against someone. I'm just not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. Poop eater. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe me either. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody, don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. Here you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on the top of the sink, please. I will, don't worry. Well then, that was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point in discussing non-alcoholic drinks in the bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch will always make me feel like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either Power Drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. no fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding, wise choice. No complaints here. So how did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny and they just like make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say that they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding me. No, actually I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Dunno, maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst? You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss or some shit. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not like in a good way. It's like being a It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they're cute issues. Depends, a gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos that you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate? Too much passionate can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together, but I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs, they need someone with a strong commanding voice. Are you saying that I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine. Still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Lilith being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one who's left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you become Lilim's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about Lilim you'll be taking care of. You have to watch over until it can pass 3 different personality tests, though. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, it's their problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become amenable in some way, or maybe because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all the information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the SDC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender? I don't really know, I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money shredder. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk, it's just... I was chasing my tail and I'm not too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. This is good, very good. Very good. Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. They are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me, what? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named Four, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird, I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it 4? 4 is a Lilum I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it Asshat. I bet when you and 4 play, it's quite the sight, huh? He's so lively, sometimes I fear 4 shadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue God damn it. What is this whole rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? The bad boy who turns away a life of crime? The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for? It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey! Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? Let you put yourself in the place of a main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man, I see no problem. Just what is your self-image? If I can ask something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know? Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. Although they named a terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times I might as well just make it a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be the doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I have a balloon light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. Here you go. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you are the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. Seems like there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm the one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She became so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping? So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happen? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection in the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused. How the hell did it get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things weren't going so well. We got too used to one another. And everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty Mobile? I don't know, I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you two hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thanks. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking to your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls and bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out, some people do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at the first glance, no two people are alike, it's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent? You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff bucket. Quick, a beer! Okay. Here. Thanks, now boom! Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. Get it? Because you make me drink fast, so I broke it and... Just go. Tough crowd. Suddenly, I understand the hate for puns. Hey, Bat Render. Yeah? Hey, Java has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Bat Render. I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer. Big one. Alright, cheers! I said cheers! Cheers. Cheers. Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it. Craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison to potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof that you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilim. Lilim always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh, well you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-101D, a social development robot. Is that like DFC-72s? No, DFC-72s are designated to be physically human as possible in order to blend with the other humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work Lilim. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny for the moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of ADN law. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilim can sweat? Cooling agents, yeah. No matter, you're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilim. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim, they should be able to marry dogs too. Abfriender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't we be allowed to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey? I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at those dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of a 7-year-old, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? We have regular here who would be allowed to hear that. Stop it! Remember, Lilim human marriages were the only sanction after Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve a collective source. Besides, dogs don't even really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like it trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you all so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you ever start thinking about doing the horizontal member with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try to picture that. And I'm the drunk one? Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy? Do you have a limit, as in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave these humans flaws to Lilim. I read something about that. It said something by giving about Lilim the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. Beatrice, Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now, go sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But Mom... Go. Bye, Dad Nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel like right to call her maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready, if you'll excuse me. Good luck. Hey! We're closing. Damn it. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. You're taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such a short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too? Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yeah. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, and it'd be nice if they came back or that we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, my boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months, which means that they were at the risk of being wiped off the map. That makes sense now. Alright, cool. Let's go. That's enough for today. It's almost 3 o'clock. I think I'm ready to this now. Sweet.